Right, so here we have the J River back up again. We're running dynamic settings, and we will look again. And if you remember from the first time we looked, we were looking at the mountains and we were looking at pixelation and pixelation around these parts as it was. And I don't know whether it's better. Is that better? It does appear. Okay, we are now running 1180.5. Okay, that's good. So we are on the latest, the very latest one. And I think the pixelation, there's still some judder there. Are we seeing? Yeah, there's still some pixelation. It does seem to be a little bit better. We will run that again. I was expecting there to be more issues with that from what I've read. It's looking for around this area. There is a little bit, not as bad as it was. I don't know whether that's just, wishful thinking. Well, I have to draw comparisons, and you can do the same too. But from what I can see, it seems to be a bit better. There still is you can sort of make out where there should be gradients. We're getting lines and pixelation. A little bit of judder still. We're still getting some pixelation on things, but it seems to have improved a little bit. Seems to be a little bit better. We'll look at the canyon where we've got a lot of color, a lot of contrast. So we'll see how well that copes. There was some judder on this sort of big image moving slowly too. Judder seems a little bit better. But that seems okay. I'm looking for pixelation up here, of course. Because it's fine detail, but that looked okay. There's sort of seeing some pixelation around on that, but animals, lioness. Again, we're looking for detail in the fur, and that seems much like it was before. When the lioness moved ahead previously, we got some judder, so we'll look to see if we're going to get that again. The blurring, the depth of field seems okay, we're not getting any pixelation. The judder seems to be a bit better this time. I don't know whether that's me. Is this me? Is this just me having wishful thinking? But it seems to have improved somewhat. Looking for light bleed. Really looking for light bleed. And banding. Overall, that seemed okay, much like 1169 on that front. I think pixelation has improved on dark areas. This is a good test. We're looking for pixelation around here, where my mouse is whizzing round. It seems to be handling a bit better. There's less sort of blooming where we're getting things moving quickly and the light is sort of coming in. It's not affecting the rest of the image too badly. I don't know whether this is just me, or whether it doesn't seem too bad. And it's leading me to think, and I'll do an additional sort of finishing off video where I'll sit in front of the camera and discuss things a little bit more. And of course over time I need to sort of sit down and watch some movies, and obviously because of copyright I can't do that with you on camera, but I will certainly look to watch some 4K movies to see if that has improved. But I think overall things have got better. And I'm probably going to get a lot of people complaining at me, telling me that I'm full of crap. But, you know, it's kind of partly subjective, this. You know, this is based on my own experience using my own TV. There's always panel tolerances. You know, my panel is going to be different to everyone else's. So there's always going to be degrees of change in terms of how well panels are made, and some are made better than others, even for the same TV. So you know, maybe, just maybe, I got lucky and my panel is doing better than perhaps some others. But this is kind of telling for me. I'm seeing a bit more detail in the darks, in the blacks, and there's less pixelation going on. So looking for more sort of pixelation up here, and there doesn't seem to be too much of it. I'm going to play this video again. Let's go up here. I'm looking for banding or any kind of light bleed onto the black letterboxing. Don't really see too much. Don't really see any. And this is just dynamic. There's nothing fancy. There's no fancy schmancy settings I've applied here. So yeah, obviously the proof of the pudding will be when I watch a lot of movies with this, but overall it's making me think, and I'm gonna probably get a lot of people, it's probably gonna piss off a lot of people. I think it's that people are tweaking with their settings and using too much processing. You know, I really have a feeling on that. I could be wrong. I need to watch some more content. But yeah, so far that's the update done. We've run some test footage. Things appear to have improved a little bit. We've got less judder. The pixelation seems to have improved, and overall I'm so far relieved that it's not as tragic as I've been led to believe. So yeah, I'll get in front of camera and I'm going to watch some more content on my settings, and then I'm going to see how well that works. Okay guys, I'll see you in the next video.